YouTube, this is Swifty2606 and welcome to some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with a twist. This time, I don't know if you can tell or not, it's actually on PC. Yes, we're gaming on PC. Now I should probably explain to you the story as to why we're playing Black Ops 2 on the PC. I decided, being as I now have both next-gen consoles, I've got a PS4 and an Xbox One, I kind of decided that there's not much point in keeping the 360 and the PS3 anymore, being that both the lads that I do game with, being Lagging and formerly known as the Limited Skill, they've both got rid of their old gen consoles and are no longer to be gaming on those. So yeah, I decided, there's no point in me keeping my old consoles if they're not going to be playing on theirs, because that's generally who I do play with. So I decided it was time to finally say goodbye to old gen and hello to PC and next gen. So that is why we are gaming on PC. I'm going to explain to you the first half of this game. I am using a PS4 controller with my PC, using a DS4 tool. If you Google it, you'll see what it is, and if you want to use it, then by all means do go and give it a go. It's actually pretty good. Works really well with my PlayStation 4 controller. All the buttons are as they should be, like they would be in any other normal game. So yeah, DS4 tool is pretty good. And yeah, so the first half of this domination game, I'm using the controller, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I can't put my finger exactly on what it is that feels different about gaming on the PC, but it's definitely 100% not the same as gaming on console. Just aiming feels different. I don't know, the fluidity of movement feels just really weird. I can't put my finger. There's no reason why it should feel any different. It just does. I don't know if it's just me being stupid or I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. And like I said, I can't pinpoint exactly what feels different, why it feels different. It just does feel really weird to me, even playing with a controller here. Now in the second half, I do go keyboard and mouse just to show the difference and how bad I am with mouse and keyboard. And believe me, I'm terrible. I don't think in the second half I get one single kill using the keyboard and mouse. That's how bad it is. I think something to do with the fact of it as, for score-wise or KD-wise is I definitely don't think you get as many kids playing on PC, purely by the fact that you've got to have a pretty beast PC to be able to play games like this. And let's face it, most kids, of younger ages probably don't have the funds, or their parents don't have the funds to just go out and buy a gaming laptop willy-nilly. Whereas consoles are kind of pretty affordable compared to a gaming PC, so the kids will tend to play on console rather than PC. So maybe that's an explanation as to why I don't enjoy it as much on PC as what I do on console, because I'm playing against kids on console, so I tend to do a little bit better. Yeah, that is definitely a factor. It's definitely a factor. There's no doubt about it. As you can see, I'm only just reached level 4, to unlock creator class, etc. And the first thing I did was get this PDW, because after playing on console last time with this PDW, it's a lovely gun, and I just want to be all up in it. It's amazing. But you can see, I don't know, I don't know. If anybody can suggest in the comments below if this gameplay looks any different to my console game. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, does this gameplay, the way I'm playing, look any different to how I would play on console? Because if it does, then it's definitely something I'm doing which is causing me to not play as nowhere near as well as what I did on console, or enjoy it as much as what I did on console. I don't know. It's definitely something that needs bearing in mind, when it comes to switching over to PC. I don't know if I'm going to carry on playing this as much. However, I will definitely be using controller rather than keyboard and mouse, because what you've got to bear in mind is after so many years of playing Call of Duty on a console, your body just gets used to doing things with a controller, and now having to go to keyboard and mouse, and all of a sudden, you've got all these other keys that are around WASD, there's just so many other keys you can panic press, and it just buggers you all up, really. So there you go. That was the first half. That was the first half with a controller. I can't wait for you to see how bad I actually do when I play with keyboard and mouse. Be prepared for cringe, because it is very, very cringeworthy, and I really do bad. Really I do bad. But like I say, it's just for demonstration purposes. I just wanted to show you how bad I am with a keyboard and mouse. Like when it comes to playing on keyboard, I don't even know what button throws a tactical grenade. It wasn't until I started playing this second half that I realised what button throws a frag grenade. You'll see shortly. Well, I'm sort of playing about with buttons on my mouse and thinking, oh yeah, that will be the one that throws a frag grenade then. Honestly, I'm just so bad. Perhaps I could get better, or would get better, if I played about with my key binds a bit more. Made things a little bit more accessible, rather than having to panic and push other buttons on the keyboard. There you go. Oh wow, that's how you throw a grenade then. It would be the middle wheel mouse clicky buttony thing. It's terrible. I told you it's so cringeworthy. I don't know. It's bad. But yeah, like I say, maybe if I play about with keybinds a little bit more, it will make me a little bit better. But it's definitely the whole muscle memory thing plays such a massive factor. After playing with a controller for so many years, it really is hard trying to move over to keyboard and mouse. I would kind of say it's like, you know, trying to learn a new language. First of all, it'd be really hard, but once you sort of get into it, it'd definitely get a lot easier. There's probably no doubt about that. If I spent a long while playing with keyboard and mouse on Call of Duty, then it would become just like second nature. Look at that there. Did I actually kill him? I did, but it was terrible. My aim was all over the place. Maybe it's something to do with the sensitivity. The mouse is obviously a million times more sensitive than what a controller is. So perhaps it's all about playing with that and trying to tone that down a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe you can, again, like I say, maybe you can give some tips or suggestions in the comments box down below to, I don't know, see how you think I could maybe make the experience a little bit more enjoyable on my behalf. Again, when it comes to, I don't even know how to go prone when playing with keyboard and mouse. That's how bad I am. That was inexcusable. I just stood in the middle of B there. That was my own stupid fault that I died there. So yeah, comments down below as to what you think I can maybe do to try and enhance my game a bit more. Don't know why I didn't get him. Maybe if I was using a controller on a console, I might have got him. Maybe. I don't know. But I would definitely, if you were going to be in that position where you're going to be making a transition over to PC from console, definitely think twice before you do get rid of your consoles. I'm not going to say I regret getting rid of the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, because I'm probably not going to be gaming on them much anyway. And we are just basically waiting for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare to come out on the Xbox, and I'm going to be getting that. So we're going to be having plenty of videos to come on the Xbox One with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm then going to be buying Titanfall. Why did I want to say Titanfall? I have no idea. Then I'm going to be buying Far Cry 4 on the PS4, and depending on how that gameplay or that game plays out, depends on what videos, if any, I'm going to do. I really did love Far Cry 3, so I really want to get into Far Cry 4, but hopefully I can upload like some missions and bits and pieces like that. Yeah, don't look at the scoreboard there, just ignore it, just nothing to see there, just carry on as if nothing ever happened. But you can really see just how bad I am with keyboard and mouse, as I almost blow myself up with my own frag grenade. It's ridiculously embarrassing. Some dude head glitching stairs I just didn't stand a chance against. I don't know. It's just really, really bad. I know this video is really cringeworthy. I will be expecting dislikes on it purely because it's just such awful gameplay. But I just really wanted to show you the hilarity of making the transfer to PC gaming. And it really is just so bad. I know it is so bad. But I thought it was funny to show. And hopefully If I do start playing this a bit more on PC, then you can see my transition as I progress into a slightly better player. I hope, anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Definitely, I mean, when it comes to playing zombies on PC, it's a totally different board game. You don't need quite as much fast reactions, I guess, as playing multiplayer. So, yeah, I can at least go back and play zombies on Black Ops 2 and Black Ops, which I both purchased on Steam. So, there we go. We managed to win the game somehow. Definitely was through no contribution of my own. Please do ignore the scoreboard if you are still watching the video now. Just ignore the scoreboard that's about to come up on your screens any second now. It's, yeah, a bit embarrassing. But if you did enjoy the video for some reason, then do leave it a thumbs up. Just ignore that 6 and 24 there. And if you are still watching the video, why don't you leave a comment saying potatoes?